Hey YouTube, it's Tooty. This is an Ultra pickup. Yeah, you probably guessed from the title what this is all about, mainly all about anyway. So I'm moving away from one Nintendo, well, we've moved away from that Nintendo collection quite a while back. And we're starting a new adventure. As I mentioned in the last video, was it the last one, the one before that? A new quest. But I hope everyone's well anyway. It's still quite warm here today. It's Saturday. And we have that system running. What was I going to say? Hopefully booting tomorrow. Should be booting tomorrow. So I've got some fantastic trade or gift, I suppose. I don't know how you want to word it. Words to that effect. Anyway, with a good friend of mine, Sir Timbo of the Bad Fuck Up UKEO. He was after one of the shooters under Defeat HD on 360, so I've got no more 360. It is vamooshed, it's gone. Anything I pick up for 360 now, CEX fodder. Tim said that's one he hasn't got, needed, whatever. I said don't worry, I'll send it to you, and he very kindly sent me this game, which I'd seen in That's Entertainment when we went over after, you know, during Revival. They wanted too much money for it. He said, fuck it, I've got that at home too. Shit, you can have it. And I didn't think anything of it, and he very kindly sent it in the post to me. You know, a bit of a trade, I suppose. It's Avenger on the PC Engine. And he says it's a load of shit, but I don't mind. You know, I mean, I'm getting rid of that game anyway, so to swap it for something that I would play, that would, you know, sort of be more welcome in the collection. So cheers, Tim. You all know Tim by now. It's just I'll just try and drop that in there quickly. It's out the way. Yeah, so go and check Tim's channel out. That's it in terms of trades, and all the rest of it. This now CEX. So this is called Tooty's CEX channel, which could be the sign of things to come for the next couple of months, I think. Oh. Some fucking belters in here though, guys. Them that know they're M64. Boy oh boy. And hopefully, fingers crossed, if they don't completely piss me right off, there'll be some other stuff coming. But yeah, it's just, I've mentioned it before, I had it with the Cube, it's that roulette thing where you get that dreaded email. I had it recently with one game, Street Fighter 2 Alpha. Is it Street Fighter Alpha 2? I think it is, the last one on the SNES. Didn't even say can't find it, I just got a voucher refund. Like, looked at the order, obviously matched up the price, about 28 quid. I was like, okay, so they fucking fucked that up. Yeah, I've missed out on a few bits off there. I say the stuff goes like that, but I've scored some belters here, really have. Not all in the same order at all, and actually there's two things from the local shop, retro shop, which I mean they've been in there for a while, but look at the price that CEX are doing on what this guy was selling them for. Kind of got £3 each, which is a good price. So yeah, I'm well happy. I mean, all I've been doing. Oh. I mentioned it before, just putting fodder in. So I had a right old sort out. Found an old. Someone give me a top tip. Button basher Mike. I'm sure it's Mike. CEX. I didn't even know. You know, I mean, I'm familiar-ish with the sort of fodder that I know. There's other ventures within there that I wasn't aware of. And he said, "Oh, there's a good trading on portable DVD players." So all right, then, didn't think anything of it. And then I sorted through another cupboard that the kids had. I can't remember. It was last week sometime. But I found, remember when they were young? Well, when the eldest was really young. We bought like just a budget DVD player thing, portable DVD player, nothing amazing, like something like Acoustic Solutions or Systems or something. So I was like, oh fuck, I remember that. Because it's quite good for the time, you know, back in the day, like talking 10 years ago now. So I dug that out, managed to find the power supply for that, and also an old netbook again that she had when she was younger. And then the youngest had that for a while, so they've both got like decent laptops now. So it's not been used. It's been sat in the fucking cupboard for about the best part of 2 years now. Since last year, the year before last, Christmas when they got the laptops. So I was like, well, let's not do anything. Fired it all up, wiped it all hunky dory. So fired them. I think they're still testing the laptop netbook thing. I think about 30 odd quid. And the little portable DD player I got about £21 for. Not doing anything, just been sat in the cupboard. So I thought, £50 fucking bones, I can make. I've got use for £50 easy. Well, credit. So yeah, that's it. It's just been, you know, and there's some stuff in the booter, a couple of games. One thing that I ordered, completely cocked up, wasn't the one that I needed. It was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I'm actually missing Mortal Kombat 3 on the SNES. So I inadvertently ordered that and then sort of dawned on me, I thought, fuck, let me just double check. And I've got that one box complete. So I tried to cancel it, but you see it's fucking useless. They didn't even register it. So it come through, I just took it back today. So yeah, sort of accrued a bit more credit. Just spunked on more games from the store. Which didn't bother me, you know, quite, yeah, it works for me anyway. Anyway, after all this fucking waffle, I've only shown you one game. So, what I'll do, I've got 2 SNES titles. I'll show you the SNES titles because they're kind of like an addendum, if you like. This one popped up. I'll probably just swap the back over, which is not too hard. I'd have to try to clean it a bit, but fuck it, it's not worth it. It's alright. Yeah, I'll show you this one first. So this one came with Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. It's Boogerman, the Pick and Flick Adventure. So I've got this on the Mega Drive. It's just got a bit of paint. I mean, I could probably, if I really persevered with the alcohol, I could probably get it off, but I don't know. I might just find another shitty game and swap the back over or something. But yeah, you got to play Boogerman. It's a platformer, bit sort of on the gross side, as you can imagine. Farts, burps, picks his nose, flicks the bogies, stuff like that. Great crack. This one is inspired, and it's not very often I get inspired or get influenced by YouTube much now. But that's why I watch a lot of pick-up videos and all sorts of bits and bats. Top Hat Gaming Man mentioned this. I was like, oh, remember that? Rings a bell. So, you know, he did a bit of game, you know, showed a bit of footage and stuff. Popped up on CEX, you know, £7, something like that. Not a great deal. It's Plock. So he swears by this game. Basically, very akin to Rain Man. That was Top Hat Gaming Man's Richard's sort of basic overview. It was the precursor. Well, he was like basically said Rain Man ripped him off essentially. His limbless body, essentially. Too many essentials there. But yeah, you know, I always like little stuff like that, little quirky games, but not mega expensive. They're probably the best play, aren't they? Okay. Bit of Ultra 64. So, little pile of games, like I say, a couple from the retro shop, and I'll show them as I just go through the pile. So they're kind of in a little bit of, you know, chronologically expensive, but actually probably decent. They are decent games as well in their own right. They're not these ones that are just ridiculously expensive because they're rare and shit. They are good games, and a few of the fillers that I'd used previously just to get the maximum out of the credit. And obviously there is a 10 item limit now in CEX. First up, just filler, All-Star Tennis 99. It's a little bit faded, but it might just be me. I think it is a little bit faded, but I'll keep an eye out for another copy. I mean, you know, stuff like this. Was it £3, I think, something like that. They all need a bit of a clean. That's the thing with CEX. They don't clean fuck all. And yeah, the cheeky bastard, right? Because I thought they were going to kick off, and if they kicked off, I would have fucking blew my top with them. When I took back in Mortal Kombat, literally, I just took it out of the packet that CEX sent in. Put it in the invoice and just put Lucky Banner out to keep it all together. Didn't do anything with it. So I took it back and said this, and then the cheeky fucker, I'll show you on this. He got it, started looking at it, and then he got his phone out, put his light on and started looking at the contacts, and I thought, if you fucking say anything about them contacts, you cunt, it's your fucking fault, because your colleague, wherever he is in the country, took that game in. I tell you, fucking, don't start, if you want to do that shit, you best start cleaning all your cartridges before you send them out. I don't know if he was trying to, because these ones don't say, they're not like GBA carts where they say Game Boy in the top, so there's no other reason to look at it other than that. Yeah, I think Ian McGrath sort of alluded to that fact, you know, all these little hurdles and hiccups and you know, bumps in the road that can happen with them. So they need to be mindful. Yeah, it's a great little thing, but yeah, you can't start alienating your customers like that. They are better off just taking the hit, because I'm sure they're still making money anyway. You know, a bit like the postage. Anyway, this is from the gaming shop. So I think I've got two games for £6. I mean, he had this one that's down to two quid, so I just average it at £3 a game, which is pretty decent. NHL Breakaway 99. I think it's a £3 or £4 game, or might be even a £2 game CEX, don't know. But you still got to pay £2.50 postage. Long, you know, assuming you bought a load of other stuff. This is from CEX. This come through today. So I've still got some more stuff that should be filtering through. I had two free-ish, biggish orders, so I don't know which bits have come from what. But this one I thought I had, and I clearly don't, but I do now. Top Gear Overdrive. So I say, on the whole, you know, I didn't show the backs of some of these. On the whole, they're not bad, honestly. Well, that's from the shop anyway. Just need a bit of a wipe. Like I say, the other ones I've wiped and cleaned up, they've come up fine. This is from the shop. I did see this on CEX's website, and I was interested in it. I see it at the shop, and like I say, because I've got to end up getting it like £2 cheaper. I think CEX are knocking this out at £5 aero gauge, and I'm sure it's like a Wipeout-y clone by ASCII Entertainment. I'm saying again, no, from the shop, that's fine. So actually, I should mention, actually, in terms of overall numbers on the N64 in the app. So the app I've got, I mean, I've mentioned this in the past as well. Just an iPhone app, but it's by the saying that there's a guy that must developed a load of them, and you can bought pure gaming. Yeah, pure gaming, and there's loads. There's like you can buy them all, lots of the Sega ones, all the Nintendo ones, and stuff like that. So obviously it's based mainly on the American, so you're going to get a lot of stuff that you ain't going to find in here. Obviously vice versa. I think one of the notable ones that I put in recently was Michael Owen's World League Soccer. It doesn't appear in this. You can add it in separately. So it's not 100%. It's going to give you. It will give you all the games if you like, all the majority of the games and other stuff you have to add in. So in my collection, I've got 142. That's not counting these ones here. I haven't added any one to these in yet, nor the ones that are due to come. I've put this into Retro Collect, not these ones here, up until this point here, there. So I'm less than 100. Less than 100 games for a full set. Obviously, like I said before, they're not all boxed. I'm not bothered about boxes too much. If I can get them boxed, I will, you know. But it's not a prereq. If I can do what I did with Smash Brothers and just find an empty boxes and stuff, I'd be happy.